හඳුන්වා දෙන NDBZ Digital Youth Account NDB බැංකුව.
After the one-off test match which Sri Lanka won comfortably by 10 wickets, the action shifts to the 50-over format as the two sides face each other in a bilateral series for the third time inside the last 15 months. The first game of the series is all set to take place as a day and night affair on the 9th of February at the Pallekele International Cricket Stadium. Sri Lanka are coming into this series after a 2-0 series win over Zimbabwe, and although it was not the most polished performance, Sri Lanka will be confident with the way they seal the series in a pretty much one-sided game in the end. Meanwhile for Afghanistan, it's their first ODI fixture after the ICC Cricket World Cup in India last year. Afghanistan had a memorable World Cup and even managed to beat Sri Lanka for the first time at the global event as they confirmed a spot at the ICC Champions Trophy, which will be held in 2025, which Sri Lanka unfortunately failed to qualify for. During the World Cup clash between the two teams, Sri Lankan batters failed to put up a fight in total after batting first, and Afghanistan was solid and calculated in their chase as they won by 7 wickets with 28 deliveries to spare. So far, the two sides have faced each other 12 times in this format, and the Lions have won 7 of them, while the Afghans have won 4 with 1 game without a result. A lot of eyes will be on Pathum Nissanka, Sri Lanka's top run scorer in the format last year, is returning to the side after missing the Zimbabwe ODI series due to an illness. The consistency of the Sri Lankan batters will be the main issue for the hosts once again, as a lot of losses that Sri Lanka suffered during the last few years were on the back of some mediocre batting efforts. Ayushka Fernando has received another opportunity after managing to score just 4 runs in the 3 games against Zimbabwe, and it will be interesting to see who opens with Pathum Nissanka, as the youngster Shevon Daniel is also a part of the squad. For Afghanistan, playing without Rashid Khan will be a huge headache, as he has been their key bowler for quite a long time now. How they handle his absence will depend heavily on the sort of services available at Pallekele. They will also miss Naveen Ul Haq, who retired from this format prematurely after the conclusion of the World Cup.
නිකම් බොරුවට රිස්ක් එකක් ගන්නේ ඇයි? NDB නියොස් තියෙද්දි රිස්ක් එකක් නැතුව කික් එකේ ෆන් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර්ස් කරන්න වගේම ජිල් එකේ බිල්ස් පේ කරන්න.
For Sri Lanka, Charit Asalanka will be the key player going into this series, as he has been in great form for Sri Lanka in this format, as he has scored 2 centuries in his last 3 knocks. He also has a good record against visitors with an average just below 50 and a strike rate over 90 after playing 8 games against them. Asmatullah Omarzai is showing signs of being a quality all-rounder for the Afghans, as he had a decent World Cup which even paved the way for him to get an IPL offer. Omarzai was one of the heroes with the bat in Afghanistan's convincing win over Sri Lanka at the World Cup last year. With Pathum Nissanka returning to the 11, Sri Lanka's top order will be a lot stable, and according to reports, Ayushka Fernando is set to receive another opportunity. Giant Lianage, the Player of the Series award winner from Zimbabwe series, will have to change positions and bat at number 6, while Dunith Wellalage is also expected to return to the side for this encounter. With a lot of all-rounders in their disposal, Afghanistan will bring in Noor Ahmed, who is also a capable batter, alongside Mujibur Rahman to serve as their spinners. And it is expected that Farid Ahmed will play in the vacant spot of Naveen Ul Haq. The top order seems to be their most balanced and consistent unit ever, and with a lot of variety, they will definitely pose a huge threat to the Sri Lankans. Historically, Pallekele has suited more towards the chasing side, and it is expected to be the same way, with batting getting easier as the day progresses. The weather, however, is expected to stay nice and sunny for the whole day, as some quality cricket action can be hoped for.
Hey, have you heard about Z?
ZZ.
Quick KYC.
Easy.
Mobile banking. Crazy.
Education loans and salary advances.
Amazing.
Introducing the Digital Youth Account. NDBZ. NDBZ from NDB Bank. The future is banking on us.